We can go ahead and get started here with Coach.
Hey, Coach, it's Jen. First question for me is a two-parter. The past two games for Zion versus the Nuggets, he's been incredibly efficient, 78%. How does he duplicate that tonight? And then second part of the question, especially when you factor in Aaron Gordon, a new addition to the team, if he's against Z defensively, some keys.
Well, he will be against Zion. He's an outstanding defender, and so that's who will guard him. And teams, are doing a good job packing the paint. So Zion's going to have to stay on the move and take advantage of the opportunities that he gets. But there's no doubt it'll be a little bit tougher with Aaron Gordon here.
And second question, the injury bug has been horrible for them, obviously. Jamal Murray, Will Barton. How have you seen Michael Porter Jr. step up? What does he bring to them right now?
Well, he brings what he's always brought. I mean, he is a great shooter, one of the best in the league, and he's got great size. He's also an outstanding cutter, gets some easy baskets, and he's a very, very good rebounder. So he brings what he's always brought. He's just getting more opportunities now with those guys out.
Coach, my first one's a two-part also. First of all, how is Steven doing? And second, how nice is it going to be getting James Johnson back tonight, especially the way Denver gets to the paint?
Yeah, I mean, Steven was out there now, so we'll find out. And James is still limited. He can play, but his minutes are very, very limited. So I'm not even sure quite how I work that in tonight. So I'm not sure how much he'll be able. I mean, he'll do a little, so it'll be nice to have him available at times, but he certainly won't be full-time available.
Getting back to Aaron Gordon, they're 7-2 when they since they put him into the starting lineup. How have they worked him in to their system?
Well, I think, look, it's pretty easy to work in to a system with a guy like Jokic because he's so good and so talented and makes the game so much easier for everybody else with his, passing, his ability to space the floor. So I think that's a pretty easy one to go. And then, like I said earlier, I mean, Aaron's defense is very, very good.
Saying Christian Clark here, you guys are 10th on defense in the month of April. What do you feel like has gotten better on that in these last 15 games or so?
Playing a lot harder, and a little bit more locked in, making fewer mistakes. But our effort and intensity have been better.
Yeah, with Najee, he's made a bunch of those plays, on the weak side, catching and going, driving into the lane. But obviously playing off of Zion, there's going to be a lot of open threes available. Is that a conversation with him at all, being more willing just to take those threes instead of driving, even though that's something he's real comfortable doing, just maybe being more willing to take those threes?
Well, he's been taking them. I mean, he's making a couple a game and, taking 3, 4, 5 a game. So I've been happy with him being willing to take shots. He's not going to take 10 a game. That's not him right now. But he's been willing to take 3, 4, 5 a game. So I think that's good.
Hey, Coach, you sort of addressed this a little bit, but you've coached and seen a lot of players with unique skill sets. Above all else, what makes Nikola so unique?
Oh, my God. I mean, well, I don't know how many guys have had his skill set at his size. I mean, to me, the one that he reminds me most of, but you have to be old like me to make the comparison, is Sabonis. Not the younger one, the older one. In terms of his ability to shoot the ball with range, pass, post up. He's just, look, there's really nothing the guy can't do. He puts the ball on the floor. At his size, it's really amazing what he does. We just haven't seen much of anything like him in this league before.
Hi, Coach. It's Leonardo Torres from Peru. Hope you're well. Coach, Zion is averaging 3.6 assists per game, and we're seeing more and more of him with the ball on his hands. What does Zion offer when he plays with the ball on his hands so much time?
Well, his ability to get by people, to draw help and create shots for other people, or where he's really good is get to the rim and finish. And so, he just creates problems. There's very few people that can stay in front of him. So they guard him with a lot of people, and he's very unselfish. He's shown the ability to make plays for other people. He's had some big assist games for us. He's just going to continue to get better.
One more for me, Coach, with the team signing Didi. I know we probably won't see him until next week, but what do you expect him to bring? How do you plan to use him?
Well, I don't know that, he'll come into our rotation, Jen. I mean, we've got a lot of guys ahead of him who've been here for a lot longer, so I don't have any idea how we will use him. I mean, Didi's is a long-term play, and we're glad to have him with us. We'll get a chance to have him around and work with him, and hopefully he'll get an opportunity to get into some games. But there's no major plan here for the last 8 games of the year. Probably is when he'll join us. It's not like we're going to throw him in the rotation.
All right, thanks, Coach. That'll do it.
Yeah.